good morning, good morning. This is a very happy Money Monday. This happens to be the Great 28, okay? This is the first day of the second month in this first quarter in 2021. Hello, the secured entrepreneurs are getting it. In this video, Ms. Aurorah wants to go over 3 forms of alternative financing. All right, I'm reading your emails, and some of you have some of these things a little bit confused. I said this is a great time to make this video simply because I am working with a client right now. We are using some of their assets as collateral so that they can obtain some financing, okay? But a very strange thing happened. Some of the assets that we were moving forward to use as collateral has been found to have been stolen, okay? These assets were actually stolen from some other family member. Now, I want you all to be very mindful that, Ms. Aurorah is always talking to you about these valuables and the appraisals and things that you would need to get, when you're housing these things or when you have these things, because they add to the value of your estate, right? So these particular individuals had these things appraised. They were insured. When they came up missing from the home, they were reported stolen. So we did find the police report, okay? And now we have been able to return these assets to the rightful owner, and we're doing some other things to make up for the value that is now lost from this particular financing that we were going forward to try to obtain originally. Okay, so that is why I'm going to get into these 3 forms of financing right now in this video. Are you ready? Okay, let's get it. You already know my name is Miss Aurorah Dey, and this is the Secure Entrepreneur Movement. All right, the first alternative form of financing that Ms. Aurorah wants to address in this video is invoice factoring. Okay, now you all have been emailing about these loans for your invoices. Okay, there are 2 types I'm going to address in this video because I see that there's a bit of confusion. So I want to bring clarity to what invoice factoring really is. Now, if you have a business that is struggling with cash flow simply because you are unable to get your invoices paid, then maybe invoice factoring could be an alternative for you, okay? Because what invoice factoring truly is a company that's going to buy or purchase your unpaid invoices, okay? This company will purchase your unpaid invoice and pay you between 85 and 95% of its value, okay? What then happens is this particular company is going to address the unpaid customer, okay? They're going to address the customer that has not paid this invoice, okay? And that company is going to now collect the monies from your customer, all right? They're going to give you a portion of those monies, and they're going to collect their fee, which could be anywhere between 1% and 5%. Okay, so please understand that the invoice factoring company is going to now address the customer. After they have given you about 85 to 95% of that invoice, they're now going to go forward and collect that money from your customer who owes the money, on the invoice. They're going to collect their fee anywhere between 1% and 5% and give you the remainder. Okay, that's how that works. So this is good for, if you're a new company, if you're an older company, but you just cannot collect on the invoices, and that is causing you to have a cash flow problem, then invoice factoring, might be the way to go. I'm not really, I don't like that whole invoice thing because it does pose a true issue for a lot of businesses because you have expenses, okay? You've got expenses. Everything is due at the beginning of the month. This is the first day of the month. Mortgage is due, rent is due, the utilities are due, everything is due, and then you have these outstanding invoices that you cannot collect on. This is really causing you a problem. So these particular invoice factoring companies come along and they try to help you to remedy this by giving you 85 to 95% of the monies that are owed to you on this invoice, okay? So that's invoice factoring. Let's get into the second alternative form of financing. All right, now let's talk about invoice financing, okay? The invoice financing is when the finance company extends a line of credit to your company. Okay, you're going to be extended a line of credit using your unpaid invoices as collateral. Okay, so this company in invoice financing, unlike invoice factoring, this company is not buying the invoices, okay? In invoice financing, the company is extending to you a line of credit using your unpaid invoices as collateral. So what does this mean? This means that it is your responsibility to collect those unpaid payments, okay? This company is not going to go after the client that hasn't paid the invoice. This company is going to extend that line of credit to you, and then it is up to you to collect payment from those individuals or companies or agencies that have an outstanding invoice with your business, okay? This particular situation is coming with way less fees. So if in fact you're not really in need of immediate cash, the invoice financing may be a better choice for you because you don't really have a sense of urgency in collecting the invoice, okay? So that means that maybe you have a good rapport with this company, you have a good rapport with these individuals, they're just having a hard time paying you, and you're saying, okay, I still have expenses, okay? I still have to run this business. I can't sit up here and wait on these people to pay because they're having an issue, but what I can do is give them time. Because I'm not in an immediate need. I'm not going down. I'm not going to have to close my doors tomorrow, okay? So I'm going to seek out now the company that's going to extend a line of credit to me using my invoices as collateral, okay? So I want you guys to understand the difference between invoice factoring, which is buying your invoices, and then that company is going after those people to collect that money on your behalf, okay? And invoice financing, line of credit, okay, based on the amount of these unpaid invoices, okay? So those are the two of the invoice alternative forms of financing that I wanted to address in this video. The third one, OM to the G. I really don't care for the third one, but this has been a lot of talk. I've had another individual asking me about it, and a few of you did email about it. Let me get into this. All right, third form of alternative financing. Merchant cash advance. I want you all to know who are emailing that the merchant cash advance is not a loan. The merchant cash advance is based on your future sales. It's based on your future sales. So what happens is the lender is going to give you a certain amount of money. They're going to give you a certain amount of money, okay? The money is then repaid daily based upon your daily sales. Now, the repayment will have interest, okay? And because your daily sales will fluctuate, the repayment plus that interest will fluctuate, okay? So merchant cash advances are not loans, okay? This is based on your future earnings, whatever it is that you are doing daily. Once you get this advance, okay, you will be repaying the advance with interest daily, okay? So however much money you make today, you're going to be repaying that money today with interest. If you make a certain amount of money tomorrow, you're going to be repaying that money tomorrow with interest, okay? That is a merchant cash advance. Now, some people really like it simply because they actually do need monies. They do need daily monies. They need monies to operate, okay? And they are willing to keep their businesses afloat by agreeing to, this merchant cash advance, okay? The fees can be astronomical, all right? So you have to kind of weigh, is this worth it? What else am I willing to do? Because at the end of the day, this is my life, this is my business, this is my family, this is my legacy. What am I doing to increase my revenue? Okay? We all have to be very aware of the tricks and the traps laid out here for entrepreneurs and small business owners, okay? It's early in the morning. The people out there making all kind of noise. I'm telling you, it's not even 7 o'clock yet, you all. Okay. I want to thank all of you for emailing. Please continue to do so at info@aurorahdayconsulting.com. And all secured entrepreneurs who are already on the calendar for February, thank you. I look forward to getting your businesses together and enlightening you on everything that we need to get done for 2021. All right. You all know you can find me, Miss Aurorah Dey, at aurorahdayconsulting.com. The Sole Proprietor, Sole Proprietorship is Trash training is going to be linked below here on Facebook and here on YouTube. And until next time,